Hi guys, I'm McBubbles, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you the best ways to avoid scams. So basically I'm just going to be saying like different types of scams, how people do it, and how to make sure you don't fall for it. And basically just be like, I think the main message is just be really careful when people are saying they're going to give you free things, or when people are giving like a really good offer. You just need to be very precautious when that happens. But anyway, we're gonna continue into the video. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do again for my 1k giveaway. I'm thinking it's something like a kind of bigger item. It's probably going to be like a couple of black markets, something like that. But I'll let you know in the next video, which will be coming out probably next week sometime. But anyway, let's get right into the video and show you how to avoid scams. Okay, so the first scam is kind of like the main scam that I think most people will do, and this is a colour swap. This is where someone will have for example, a crimson and a burnt sienna octane. What they'll tend to do is add like a bunch of limited, or items that aren't really worth anything, then add the crimson octane, ask you to add items, and then when you aren't looking, swap it to burnt sienna. So basically, they end up making a bunch of money because you don't do that. The way people tend to do it is they might send you a message or ask you a question in chat. So you type something in chat so you can't see the item swap, and then they just quickly remove it, and then they hope that you don't see it. The next one, this is kind of the one that came up like a couple of months, well, not a couple of months ago, but kind of like midway through last year, well, more like October-ish last year, and it's the YouTube thumbnail scam, also known as the cancel scam. The way people do it is they invite you, say, I'll give you, say, a crimson octane if you help me do a YouTube thumbnail, and they basically get you to add a bunch of items, you accept, and then you cancel on one. Now, if it was only you had to cancel on one, then people would never do it, because chances are people know how to cancel on one. But what they do is they go into a trade and they have a duplicate of an item, and they only add one of the item, then they quickly accept, and then if you quickly accept as well, the trade bugs out, and if you can't just press circle or just cancel the trade, you have to go out of the trade window, and if you cancel on one, chances are you won't be able to do it in time. It basically bugs the system, and chances are you won't be able to cancel in time. I think the main thing is just don't help anyone with YouTube thumbnails, because most people can just easily do it. Like for me, I do not need people to help me do them. Like there are so many free sites just to make a thumbnail, but loads of people just use Photoshop, PicMonkey, a lot of other things. And so yeah, just don't help people out with YouTube thumbnails. So how to be careful: if someone adds a bunch of limited items that you don't really want, just tell them, I'm not really interested in limited, just give me the crimson octane. If they kind of try and get around it, or if they aren't willing to, then chances are it's a scam, and just leave the trade. Don't waste your time. Okay, so next one is the Cert Swap. This one is quite more effective, I'd say, than the colour swap, but you can't do it that repeatedly. So this is where someone might have a sweeper titanium white mainframe and a sweeper unpainted mainframe. They put in the titanium white sweeper mainframe, nothing else, and then again, when you aren't looking, they swap it out for a sweeper mainframe that isn't painted, and it just keeps on showing the sweeper and not the titanium white. They hope that you ready up as quick as possible, and hope that you don't notice that it isn't swapping back to titanium white, and they just get you with it, and you make a bunch, and they will make a lot of money. Especially a lot of people tend to do it with Phoenix as well. And again, I think the thing is, if someone's offering you like a certified titanium white item that you know can be swapped to an unpainted one, just be a little bit precautious and just thinking ahead, this guy might be trying to scam me. And especially if they're giving you a really good deal, again, just be really careful. And yeah, I think that's the main thing. Just be careful and just think about what's happening. Also, you can, in the trade window, go on to like press L3 or like the left joystick if you press down, and I can't remember what it's called for Xbox. And you can see the details of the item, and then you can see if it has swapped and if there is a titanium white or not. But yeah, again, just be careful with that. So that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it will prevent you from being scammed, and like show you how they actually do it, so you are able to kind of figure out what kind of methods and how to basically like figure out a way for yourself to realise what's happening. Be careful out there. There are a lot of people who will try and take advantage of you. That being said, make sure you do subscribe and comment your username down below to enter yourself into my 1,000 subscribers giveaway. I'm not sure what the giveaway will be. As I said, it'll probably be some black markets and some exotics, probably like a kind of a bundle kind of thing rather than just like one singular item. But yeah, so make sure you enter the giveaway. I will announce exactly what it is next video, so make sure you turn notifications on so you don't miss that, and I'll see you in the next video.